Start recording. Lights off, lights on. Welcome back to us building this world, setting up for a rotational let's play. A very large rotational let's play. We have another house, the first one in this neighborhood. Let us look at it. So you know how in most sim let's plays, they generally start out with one young adult female sim that's kind of just plopped in the world. Usually she's the first in a legacy challenge. Get her job, get her a husband, and then a baby, and then they stop playing because it's boring. Well, this family is not that. This is Olivia Buttons. She is our young adult person with a custom content top. She's romantic, lazy, and a bookworm with a soulmate aspiration. She right now is actually living with her parents, Susie Buttons and Plume Buttons, who neither of them seem that excited about being here today. But those are her parents. I made them elders. I might make them adults at a different point in time. But right now she's living with them because she actually, as I just showed, has the lazy trait. But I'm pretty sure that fairly soon her parents are going to heavily encourage her to move out and go experience the world on her own. Just to learn the world. Girl meets world. This girl meets this world that I'm building. I've decided they're gonna be a rather wealthy family, and where they got their money from is actually Plume is a famous artist. He is famous for his classical works of art. He's done a little bit of carving and mostly painting artwork of classical works. He has the painter extraordinaire aspiration and is gloomy, creative, and neat. And then there's the mother, Susie, who also has the soulmate aspiration, and she's romantic, active, and a foodie. Even though she's older, she is still very active. And she really enjoys flowers and gardening, which I've already made an elderly lady. Is that a spider web? That is a spider web. I've already made an elderly woman in the save file that likes gardening. So they could be friends. Probably not, because she's in the rich side of the neighborhood and the other one is trying to pretend to be poor. But that's beside the point. The point is she enjoys gardening, she enjoys cooking, she enjoys her household duties. He is a moody painter and he's a classical painter, and I actually have a plan to make him a rival. It's gonna be sort of like the land grabs versus the altos, except instead of having a rivalry over land and money, it's going to be over art. So that's gonna be fun. I'm excited for that. This is their house. It's actually very similar in shape and style to the Tones household that I made them, but I like it better here because I think it suits their personality better. In the front yard, they have this statue that Plume carved, and they have lots of orange rose bushes, which you can't tell right now because it's at the beginning of spring. I think the outside of this house, I think the landscaping is very good. Over here on the back, there's a back porch with a little flower arranging table and some planters that I'm sure Susie will be using. Inside, there's a bit of a interesting den. This rug does not line up with the door, but it does line up with the stairs, so hopefully we can stand it. I got these topiaries, is that what they're called? These plants that you cut for Susie to experiment with. They got this nice little tin with 2 easels that he will soon be filling. And every artwork in this house we are accepting as canon that Plume painted it. So he painted that, he painted that, and that, and that, and that, all of it. They got them an organ. It seemed fitting. This dining room that I really enjoy the way this dining room looks. I don't think I have ever used these chairs before. And then they have the kitchen in here with an island that I'm not sure if it's usable or not, because this is like a half square around it. So the island might have to go depending on how things go. And then if you go through there, that's a back staircase that goes upstairs as well. And then around here, there's this door that goes down to the basement, and then they have this little breakfast nook surrounded by plants. The basement is an unfinished basement. It's just a bunch of concrete and stone and wooden pillars holding up the house. Oh, and they got a guest bathroom right there. I like this house because I used a lot of objects in this house that I always want to use, but it never really seems fitting to use. Like this toilet. Like, you never get a chance to use toilets like that. And then upstairs, the main staircase goes up to this little hallway that goes into 3 different bedrooms and this bathroom. I actually think the bathrooms are my favorite part of the whole house because, like, I just had a lot of fun building this bathroom and the master bathroom that we are about to see in a second. But this is the bathroom that Olivia mainly uses. Then on the other side of the hall is Olivia's room. She's got books and some paintings and a computer. I think when her parents very gently kick her out, they're going to allow her to take whatever's in her room, so that'll be fun. There's this other bedroom next to her that has been converted into Plume's painting studio and carving studio, and it's actually supposed to be a bedroom, so it's got this Jack and Jill bath right here with this other bedroom that they don't use at all that is connected to this little hallway that comes up from the back staircase. And then back in here, this last room is the master bedroom where Plume and Susie sleeps. There's plant themes and plum themes and the painting thing. And then in here is the master bathroom that I was telling you about, which just looks amazingly cozy. Just look at this. Look at that. Wouldn't you want to be in this bathroom? I wouldn't, because there's no shower. But I really like the window on every place and these things. I enjoyed this house. I think this house is probably the most I've let myself just do what I want, because I think their style is very similar to very similar to mine. So I kind of just let myself do kind of whatever I wanted with this house, and I think it came out very nicely. That's about it. And you know what I just realized? I did not put this family on the gallery. This is supposed to be the way we get to the outro. They aren't here. My internet's not working anyway, so it's fine. I will do it. I promise. I will put these families that I haven't put on the gallery eventually, and I'm shaking the camera a ton by clapping. I'm not filming this at the same time. I'm going to put this in with whatever video I have next. But I just bought seasons, so I get to pick which season we're going to play in, and I think I'm going to pick spring to start out with, because it is the beginning times. It is the beginning, and have a good time. Oh, that's fun to click. Oh, look at the bees. This is fun. But we choose spring. Thank you for watching. I will try to put them on the gallery and everything. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, I hope you like it and subscribe it so you can see me building the rest of this world and all the other ones that we've already discussed and talked about. I'm very excited to start playing in the save file finally, because I really much prefer actual gameplay in The Sims over building, which is not a popular opinion for The Sims 4. But thank you for watching. Jesus loves you. Goodbye.